the world today and you're on the side of good and you're fighting against the matrix, or you've accepted all the matrix programming to pretend that there is no battle, and then by extension you're going to end up fighting against your own mind. And you're going to be in a fight either way. Your mind's either right and you're fighting externally against the enemy, or you've accepted the matrix programming and you're sitting there fighting against your own depression, your own anxiety, fighting against your own struggles inside of yourself. You're going to fight anyway. There is no way to avoid this. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to have control of your own mind and control of yourself and fight for God and fight on the side of good against evil? Or do you want to accept the evil programming, fall down a hole of degeneracy and fight against yourself and self-destruct and implode? That's your choice to make. But I think the intelligent choice is to fight against evil.
Yeah, no, but definitely, I definitely think that was right. And on a last note, like, I wanted to ask you actually real quick, 2 questions.
Sure.
One about the tattoos. If you could explain them. And number 2, I heard I saw some videos that you dabbled into making some music.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, so I have one tattoo. It's a snake. It comes down here. It's a snake. And we have like a Japanese samurai mask. I'm the cobra. The mask is like my father guiding me towards battle. That's what this tattoo was. I had it done in Thailand quite a long while ago.
While he was alive?
Yeah, he was alive. It took me three 12-hour days. It was pretty boring. I just sat there and drank Chang. Just drinking Chang, getting my tattoo. When it was over, I never even put any cling film on it, nothing. I just went straight, started jumping in the pool, jumping in the ocean, riding motorbikes. So I just left it totally, was fighting with it. Everything is totally fine. So that was that. Music, yeah, I was messing around with music for a while. I only did that because I knew a guy who wanted to be a musician. And I'd meet him and say, how are things going? He'd go, bro, nearly finished my song, gonna finish my album, and we're gonna make a lot of money. I was like, cool. 6 months later, I'd see him, how's things? Hey, bro, almost done with the album. I was like, it's been 6 months. An album. Yeah, but you don't understand. You gotta mix the track. It takes time. Mixing a track. Okay, we have computers. What, 10 minutes? Okay. Two days. It's been 6 months, bro. Like, and I'd sit to him and say, it can't take this long. You're just smoking weed. You're not working. And he's like, no, you don't know. So I thought, okay, I'll make a track. So I made a song. I wrote some lyrics and hit a guy up, got a beat, got a mic. I know I'm not talented. Talked, blah, blah, blah. I made a song in 2.5 hours. And I started releasing these songs I made in 2 hours. And it was just to spite that guy, just to teach him a lesson about how speed works. It's funny because obviously not because of my musical talents, but because of my influence everywhere else. I got millions of views on my videos. So I beat him. So it's like, how many views you got? 0. And it's not because the songs are good, not because I think I'm a musical genius, but because I'm Tate. But they're like an hour, 2 hours. I threw them together. And it was just a lesson in speed to make sure that I wasn't making any mistakes. When he was telling me it genuinely took months, I knew he was wrong, but the only way you truly know is to do. So it's like, this has to be a lie. So I made a song in 2 hours. I made a video in 3 hours, and boom, boom. From 9 a.m. till 1 p.m., bang, millions of views, done. And he's still talking about his album. He's probably still talking about it today. Probably doesn't even exist. Comes out tomorrow. Yeah, be ready.
It's coming.
Yeah.
My life is gonna change.
Yeah.
Well, what does like a day in your life look like? What are your daily habits that you do to make your day good? Do you meditate? Do you do affirmations?
No, I don't meditate. I don't do affirmations. Maybe I meditate a little bit as I fall asleep, maybe.
But it's not like a conscious decision.
No. I wake up, I check my phone, I go through my phone for about half an hour. I then go and I start training. As I train, I stay on my phone in between sets. I train every day.
You're always online. I've noticed that. When I talk to you, you're always online. You reply second.
Permanently. 17 hours of screen time a day.
Oh, wow. Can we see your screen time?
17 hours a day. I can't show my phone, bro.
Okay, never mind.
But 17 hours of screen time
I believe
a day.
you, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So if I'm awake, I'm online.
Yeah.
I'm a phone addict, I guess you can call it, but that's where all the important things happen. Yeah. I have an empire that spans across 25 countries. Like I'm on my phone. I know that for peace of mind, I should use my phone less. I don't want peace of mind. I want chaos and war. Conquer. I want to conquer the earth.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan did not want peace of mind. Yeah. If he did, he would have stopped. I don't want peace of mind. I wake up, I train, I stay on my phone, then I begin working. I'm doing a podcast now. If I'm not doing a podcast, or if I'm not driving, or if I'm not fighting, I'm online. And I live my entire life online. If I'm awake, I'm working. If I sit to have shisha tonight at 9 or 10 p.m. and there's a whole bunch of hot girls around and my brother's there and we're all chilling and we're talking, I'm doing all of that while I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
I am working at the same time. I can easily sit and manage a multi-million-dollar empire and talk to some bimbo at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. It's not hard. I work.
But when you-
All I do is work. All I do is work. I don't know how else to say it to you. People meet me and they're like, "I'm surprised. I thought you'd be like this. I'm surprised how like quiet you are and you're just working." Correct. I have a very, very large and vast empire across huge swaths of the world and different industries. And anything I've ever wanted, if I want a beautiful female or a Bugatti, another one, or $100 million or whatever, I'm going to get it via my phone. Yeah. So I work. That's who I am. It's what I do. In fact, a video just released on YouTube, and it was from here in Dubai. And it's 12 minutes long, and it was behind the scenes of Tate. And it's a camera guy. Yeah, yeah.
Dubai, Tate in Dubai.
Yeah, and there's one of the comments on there is, "Wow, Andrew's always on his phone."
You're in the desert. You're on a table with like 5 girls, and you're literally sitting like this in that video.
Correct. I work. If I'm awake, I work. From the second I'm awake, first thing I do is check my phone. And the last thing I do before I close my eyes, I'm on my phone. I am working.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
And you run on like very low sleep hours, yeah?
I probably sleep 4 to 5 hours a night. I don't necessarily recommend that. I know some people need more. It's actually interesting. I sleep like 4 to 5 hours a night, maybe average, for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then I'll get to a point where I just need to sleep for like 15 hours. Wow. And I'll sleep a bunch. Yeah. And then I'm back.
You catch up, yeah.
And then I'll go to bed at 3.
Reset.
I'm back up at 8, go to bed at 4, up at 8. And then, but after a few weeks, I'm like, okay, I need like a day where I sleep. And I put my phone in airplane mode so that people, when they're messaging me, they know I'm not getting it. Because if they're coming through and I'm not replying, people panic. Yeah. That's how much I'm on my phone. Jesus. I'm on my phone so much that if messages are being delivered and I don't reply within 10 minutes, people start panicking. Is he okay? Have they got him? Have they got him yet? Christ. You know, because there's people trying to get me. So I have to put airplane mode, which doesn't really fix it. Because I guess if they do get me, it might be the day my phone gets busted. I don't know. But it's kind of a thing I do for the people who care about me. But yeah, I work. That's why no one's ever going to beat me. There's a whole bunch of other people and like gurus and self-help coaches and these people online. None of them have been through the things I've been through. Most of them are still kids. Like I don't even know how old you are, and I state
I'm
this.
20.
Okay, 20, perfect. So I state this with absolute respect. You don't know shit about life till you're 30. You just don't. You haven't lived enough.
Yeah.
You can be smart, but you can't be wise.
Yeah.
Anybody who's taking advice from a 25-year-old on the internet, you're a dummy. Because at 25, I was stupid.
That's why I'm not giving you advice. I'm interviewing you.
Correct. But at 25, I was dumb. And I'm the smartest man on the planet. Yeah. So like if you're sitting here and you're watching some guy's videos and just Google his age. Don't listen to none of these people, right? They can have opinions. They can be entertaining. They can interview others. Yeah. They can give their insights. But also keep in mind, they are still young, right? As a man, it takes a long time. You have to go through a bunch of crap to learn things. Pain. Exactly. So nobody can outwork me. Nobody can outcompete me. Nobody has a network like mine. And we're talking about me doing 17 hours a day. I have thousands of people on my work schedule. Like I have 100 people who work for me directly. I have thousands of people inside the war room and 170,000 people inside of HU who, if I were to send them a message, would do it. People I know, how do you conquer the algorithm? How do you do this? How do you do that? The number of hours of work which is done per day in the name of Tate is immeasurable. It's incalculable. It's 5,000 people. Well, let's do the math. 5,000 very competent men doing 17-hour days in the name of Tate. No one's ever going to beat me. The internet is mine. I own it. If you go on TikTok for 10 seconds, it's me. It's Tate Talk. True. It's the same with Instagram Reels. It's all mine. There's no competition. Nobody, doesn't matter how big your ad spend is, doesn't matter what marketing agency you go to, you will always lose to me for eternity. Until the day they finally put a bullet in my head, I own the world. And I will continue to own the world. All of it is mine. And anyone who thinks that I get to the top and slow down is a fool, because I do the absolute opposite. I will crush all of my competition for head to toe. There isn't even any competition. There's nobody on my level. And I'm still outworking all of them.
Yeah. But when will you stop the work and take a step back?
I don't want to. I don't want to.